Hello, hello, fellow cryptos. This is your host, Maddie, here with Cryptid Cove, a podcast I've decided to start out of my dorm room because why not? Most cryptids wouldn't be found if it weren't for spontaneity, right? In this podcast, we'll get into the grim, dark, and gritty, the cool and creepy, the weird and wacky world of species we don't even know exist yet. But I believe they're out there. I'm hoping to convince you they're out there. And who knows? Maybe some of them are listening right now. That said, let's get cryptic. Today, we're talking about probably some of the coolest, most well-known cryptids I know. The original goat, if you will. I'm sorry about that pun, but you'll understand why I said it later. So let's keep our eyes on the skies and gates on our chimneys, because this cryptid is no Mary Poppins. And if it flies away with you, there's a chance that a spoonful of sugar is not gonna be the only thing that helps the medicine go down. I hope you're all bearing with me, folks, because today we're talking about the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil story takes place in Leeds, New Jersey, which is now known as Atlantic County, New Jersey, and rumors of it have existed since the 18th century. However, I like to think that there's some earlier credibility to it. The Jersey Devil is also called the Leeds Devil because it's from Leeds, New Jersey, where the story originated, as I just said. Did I also say oriented? Whatever. It's not important. So, I'm assuming, fellow listeners, you're all familiar with Ben Franklin. Well, Franklin had an enemy named Daniel Leeds and described the Leeds family as monsters, which is a little rude, but this is very early on in America's history, so you could afford to say what you wanted. Anyways, we'll get to this later, but this is very interesting. Upon doing some research, Daniel Leeds' first wife and first daughter died in childbirth. So that ties in to my favorite version of the Jersey Devil story, but we'll get to that in a second. So, Daniel Leeds had a son named Titan Leeds, who created their family crest later on, after inheriting the family business. The family crest was a wyvern bipedal bat dragon thing, which gives some credibility to the description of the Jersey Devil, as we know it now in modern culture. But we're gonna use my favorite version of the Jersey Devil story, the one I've been told growing up. Which is that. Okay, let's focus on Pine Barrens of Leeds, New Jersey. The Jersey Devil is rumored to be the spawn of Satan, the result of a curse, witchcraft. There's rumors that the mother was a witch. The mother I'm referring to, of course, is Mother Leeds, who many people agree was Deborah Leeds, the wife of Japhet Leeds, who is, as a result, the father of the Jersey Devil. Unless we're following the lore that Satan is the father of the Jersey Devil. So, Japhet and Deborah already had 13, like a Renaissance sort of 19 kids and counting. But anyways, 13 is a cursed number according to lore and culture. So they weren't too happy about it. Supposedly, Deborah Leeds was in a lot of pain when she was getting ready to give birth, and she declared, "Let this one be a devil." And some higher or lower power was listening and felt the need to comply. So out comes little Japhet Jr. with the body of a bipedal winged goat. Of course, some other people have also described it as kind of like a kangaroo with bat-like wings, horns, and a tail. But that's just a goat, right? Because if we think about it deep down, all goats are kangaroos, and all kangaroos are not goats. Anyways, Japhet Jr. wasn't too happy about being born, so they proceeded to attack the midwife that was helping poor Deborah out, and flew out a chimney into the nearby swamp. Yeah. Congratulations, it's a goat. I wonder what color the gender reveal cake was. Probably wasn't very fun. Definitely not the baby shower. Anyways, after that there were a ton of sightings, both verbally and in media. After the whole thing of it attacking people and livestock, like animals went missing, kind of like the snallygaster that we talked about in last episode. Like farmers were attacked. It's crazy. What's also crazy is that apparently a newborn monster infant, his first instinct was to attack people. They get it from their father. Anyways, the Jersey Devil was seen in at least 50 towns, and a lot of people really wanted to catch this guy because apparently you could sense if the Jersey Devil was nearby. Like, you could feel it and see it, and that's not just accounting for all of the sightings there were. There was a $100,000 bounty on the Jersey Devil's head at some point, but like Camden Merchants and the Philadelphia Zoo both respectively had $10,000 bounties for the Jersey Devil because I don't know. I mean, if it was me and I was like ye old Maddie, I would take the $100,000 bounty, and the chances are the Jersey Devil would probably take me. And I would never be seen again because Jersey Devil things. But anyways, there's a lot more to the story. So Napoleon's brother, Joseph Bonaparte, hopefully he was taller, claimed to have seen it too. And in both 1925 and 1927, some corpses were supposedly found matching descriptions of the devil. People saw red eyes, they saw like the goat-like body, the wings, the horns. It's wacky, yo. But anyways, a farmer in 1957 supposedly shot it down after it tried attacking his farm. And I don't think there's ever been any official photographs of that, but it's definitely something worth looking into, folks. So, there's theories about what the Jersey Devil could be. It could be a ghost story. It could be the Sandhill Crane, as we've talked about before, because the Sandhill Crane is blamed for everyone. Could be a case of wrong place, wrong time for some animals. There's actually a video out there on YouTube. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like Jersey Devil spotted, not clickbait, and it's like a goat with wings flying through the sky, but it's not really moving. It's kind of just like a stock photo zooming across the atmosphere, off to its destiny. How beautiful. However, Pine Barrens were the Jersey Devil. Did I just say Jersey Devil? Where the Jersey Devil story originates from, Pine Barrens, is a pretty creepy place, with a lot of ghost stories and supernatural creature lore. There's the white stag, the golden-haired girl, and the black dog. There's also a place called the Blue Hole, which is like a diving spot that's often associated with the Jersey Devil. Why are all of the legends named after colors? Huh. Weird. Anyways, in 1959, which is when the most sightings occur, a sociologist whose name was Robert, that I can't remember the rest of his name was, described all of this, like all the sightings, all of this, as feeding into mass hysteria. There was one occurrence in New Jersey around this time, though, where some footprints shut down schools for a few days, because people were that terrified to go outside. Because, I mean, if you went outside and you saw a goat, like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, you know how kindergartners have, like, the little, like, rope they all hold on to when they cross the street? I'm just imagining a goat picking it up and, like, flying away. I'm getting off topic. Well, actually, I'm not, but, like, it's funny. We have fun here. Anyways. Okay, I'm just, like, imagine, like, you cross the street and the Jersey Devil just picks you up. It's like, you're a patrol. You guys have patrols in, like, elementary school? It's like, oh, little Timmy, your mom's here to get you. Yay! And then you run outside and there's just a goat. But no, yeah, so schools were shut down for a few days because people were pretty terrified. There have been a few movies about it. I think there's one called The Forest. I'm blanking on the name, but there have been a few movies about the Jersey Devil because people find it that terrifying. It's like a huge part of like modern day culture now. Not necessarily like, you're not gonna find like a pop song by Ariana Grande where she's like, yeah, Jersey Devil, but it is a hockey team, and I wonder if their team song is like an ear-splitting screech. What if like the Jersey Devil just flew through the chimney of a hockey arena? I don't even know if hockey arenas have chimneys, but it's fun to think about. We're very philosophical today. There have been a few hoaxes for the Jersey Devil. So some dude named Norman Jeffries, bought a kangaroo, because that was something you could do back then. And he just, like, glued bat wings and claws to it. And, like, people bought that. It's very similar to that story where someone bought a monkey and, like, put it in the body of, like, a dead fish. And they were like, this is a mermaid. Okay, now I'm thinking about that meme where it's like, it's a hairless bipedal, a man. So technically the Jersey Devil is a man, according to meme lore. But I digress. Another man named Gordon Stein, I am losing my mind. Another man named Gordon Stein faked some footprints and said, pretty much 20 years later, oh yeah, I faked those. My bad. The Jersey Devil is also tied into the Snallygaster, which is possibly the result of crossbreeding. Because they both live in the same area, they're both winged, and it would make sense why they both look like freaks of nature. Oops. But yeah, there's lore tied to both of them about how there's been footprints in the snow, and it's really, really very fascinating, actually. So, I'd love to know your thoughts. My personal thoughts are, I don't know. I'm a very skeptic about the Jersey Devil. It's a very interesting story, but at the same time, it's probably one of the more implausible cryptids out there. I mean, if you're the child of a devil, or your birth is the result of your mom being like, let this be a curse, and then you're born looking like that, I don't, it's definitely not a species thing. I don't think more than one Jersey Devil, like, exists out there, like there would be with the Snallygaster or, like, Mothman or something. If you ask me, the Jersey Devil, did it exist, is probably dead. I don't know what the lifespan of the Jersey Devil is. For all I know, it could be immortal. But chances are, even if it is around, it's probably gotten smarter. Chances are we won't see it for a long time, and the industrialization of, like, modern day culture has made it so we won't need to worry about seeing it for a long time. Something tells me that wherever the Jersey Devil is, it's probably not only staying safe from COVID, but it's probably in a good place where it's just, like, probably lives in the forests or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Oh my gosh. Last year I was so scared of the Jersey Devil for some reason. I took a cryptozoology course at my school, a student-taught cryptozoology course. Shout out to Cryptid Cove. But I remember, like, walking home and it was dark and I crawled into my bed and I was like, the Jersey Devil is right behind me. It's going to spirit me away into the night, even though that's not something the Jersey Devil would probably want to do to me. I don't know why most of my fears involve being spirited away by the Jersey Devil, but what you gonna do about it, right? Anyways, remember folks, let's stay safe and let's stay cryptic. And I will see you all next time.